This is the 2 Cents Podcast, and I'm that fella Nino. First of all, thank the man upstairs for waking me up this morning. Be able to go conduct my business in a formerly like manner. Make it back safe, healthy, and in one piece. Please, people, continue to subscribe. I appreciate the subscriptions. Thank you. To all my fans, my followers, and my listeners, I appreciate y'all. Let me send a shout out. What up to my guy David, USA Podcast. What up C? What up Curtis? What up bruh? Hope y'all still doing y'all thing on y'all podcast. Of course, what up to my loved ones, my son MJ, my grandson Zion. Hey man, we about a week out. We about to hit that road in a little bit. Next week I will be taking a little stint out from a podcast. I'm going on vacation with, my grandson and my son, not to be preaching, got to get a little time away from grinding. But I will be back, hopefully, with some new, fresh content, and I will be back with y'all as soon as I get back. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ross Strickland, Marco, Axe, Jude, Keith? What's up to my people at work that hold me down, keep coming with them interesting topics? What up to the ladies? Hey, appreciate y'all. Y'all slowly but surely catching that Nino vibe, and I appreciate that to the fullest. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you to the most. Can't never say enough thanks. Appreciate you. Well, I'm going to get into one, and this is homeboys, Fellas, I know we got to get a grip. We got to take a hold of ourselves. Don't get triggered on every little thing. Again, this is something that a couple of fellas, that they're cool, but they are tripping because it's a woman involved in it. And they're really homeboys, but it seems like they think the situation is because one was able to do one thing, the other think that the outcome is going to be the same, and it's not that. So, but anyway, here it goes. A woman might give her body up to one man. It doesn't mean that applies to another man. You see where I'm going with that? This is about complexities of intimacy of relationships. It highlights a woman's decision to be physically intimate with one person. Does not automatically extend the idea or permission to others. It underscores the ideology that intimacy is a personal and individual choice within a relationship. A woman or a woman's consent is required for each instance. Man, I have said that since back in my days when I was a young knucklehead, younger knucklehead, and doing what I used to do with my homies, and we chilling. And I'm going to put this out here right now. Fellas, people, guys, again, don't get triggered. Whether you see a woman, is she just a woman that you're interested in, even if you see her, and this is no disrespect, women, as a garden tool. This because she want to lay down with this one dude doesn't automatically cross over or doesn't automatically instills the same permission that she will lay down with you. That is that woman's choice. In other words, just because she digging this one dude and y'all might be partners and y'all think y'all are from the same cloth, y'all get down alike, because men, we do have egos. Just because she frees up her vajayjay, or she down for a body count with one dude, doesn't automatically mean she is down for a body count with another dude. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. Intimacy as a choice. Women's decision to be physically intimate with someone is a personal one, made within the context of a specific relationship. I don't care, fellas, how you can see this woman. I don't care if you tried or gave her a lot of gifts, spent a lot of money on her, treated her overwhelmingly like a gentleman on your best behavior. And the other dude is totally the opposite. If she wants to give herself to that other dude, no matter if you checking all the boxes, and doing what you think correctly, also, if you think you, the guy, is just as attractive as the other guy, but she gives her body to the other guy, that's what her preference is. Remember, that woman's body is controlled by that woman. You can't get mad about that. And I know you thinking, well, I'm doing more, I'm getting to the bag more than this dude, you know. I'm fresher than this dude. I got the fly whips than this dude. This dude ain't really doing nothing but really just being a freeloader. I'm talking about the other guy that you in competition with. And you see this hot dime piece, and like I say, you got all the things that you think would attract her to you to make her give up herself or drop her panties, but still she gave it to this dude, the other dude, who is not probably on top of his game as you would see it like you are. But see, it's something about that other dude she disliked, because a lot of times women are materialistic and they go after the bag and they go after the money. But some women still dislike something genuine about another man over another man. You know, she might like how he talk. She might like his swag, even though his swag is not top level like yours. It's something she like about that other man. And you know, you steaming hot. You're like, okay, I know I'm a badder dude than this dude that he keeps getting a female in the sack. So why I'm not getting in the sack? But see, it's still a woman's preference. That's why I say, fellas, don't get hot and bothered about that. For one thing, it's too many women out here. It's too many women out there. Don't focus. Don't put your high beams. Don't put your concentration on this one woman, because she gave your homeboy some, or your homeboy knock off, and now you in competition with your homeboy because you think, oh, she got it, you should get it. No. And see, that's the big idea with it, fellas. You're tripping because that's your homeboy. It's too many women out there. Go get you one. But that's that woman's preference. That's her body. You know, that's she control that. No matter what you do, you can do things way more greater than your homeboy or whoever. But still, if she want to give that certain guy her body, if she want to get down intimately with that certain guy, if she want that certain guy to rock her boat, that's her preference, because that's her body. Women have a mind, they think like that. Sometimes I know women seem to be strange and fickle, and you think, why would she think like that? But of course, us as men, we be strange and fickle. That's her body. She in control of it. You can't dictate who get the draws and who don't get the draws, because you're not in charge of that. It's that woman in charge of that, because that's her body, and she's the one that's giving permission to a certain guy or a certain person or whoever to get her draws. Consent of the individual. It reinforces the idea that consent is a specific to each individual and a situation. A woman's decision to be intimate with one person does not imply consent for the other. Point blank. She want to be with point blank. You got JT and you got said. She won't say it. That's all it is. JT, you can be a player, swagger on a million, as I said again, but she won't say it. You know, she won't say it. And also, don't do this, fellas. Don't backstab your homeboy. You know, don't be a CB. And you know what a CB is. Don't be a cock blocker. If said getting it, JT, let that man ride like that, because that woman just want to give it to said. It's nothing you can do. Quit putting all your energy in being upset, because said is knocking off this woman that you think you should be knocking off. Because again, it's egotistical. But it's not no ego, because the woman controls this. Something obviously that she likes or she digs about said. Something obviously about said that gets her approval. Now, she might just want to kick it with you, JT, on a friendly tip. She like your conversation, you know. She like the energy you bring to the room. But when you trying to go from first to third base, it's not going to happen. You might go from first to second, but if you try to go from first to third, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught trying to steal, which means you're going to be out. Don't that. Said is the only one who can go first to third, or maybe a home run, because something she like about said. Maybe, again, she like said, it's her body to be intimate with, but JT, she likes you friendly, she digs you friendly, you know, and she digs everything about you. You got, you know, excellent qualities. But when it comes to being intimate, she want to get down with said. You can't do nothing about that, bruh. Just let it ride, man. Don't be losing no sleep over that. Because, again, a woman will give her body up to one man. It doesn't automatically calculate, or it doesn't automatically mean that she's going to give it up to the next man, especially if y'all partners. So I will leave that. I'll just leave that in the hands of this human nature. Respect or boundaries. The statement speaks to the importance of respecting a woman's boundaries and understanding that her decision regarding intimacy is her own. You can't do nothing about it. Just leave it alone, man. You know, you can't do nothing about it. Don't get mad. Don't want to, you know, don't get in your little old feelings, because I can see you getting feelings because, you know, this is a bad lady. This is a bad woman. This is a bad female. And again, we as men, we are not competitive in a lot of ways as women are competitive against each other. But when it comes to knocking off the poom poom, or when it comes, you know, to getting some trim, and again, you thinking that you a player too, that gets to you. But let it go, man, because remember, you got to keep it player. You got to keep it player. You can do all you want to do. You know, you can be a cutthroat, try to go behind your friend back that's getting it, you know, talk about it. You don't, for one thing, you don't need to be gossiping to a woman about another dude anyway, because that's like a female anyway. You know, just keep it a G. If she want to get with that other dude, don't worry about it. You can't do nothing about it. That's her body. Don't want to take her out. Don't talk bad to the woman. Don't try to belittle her. Don't try to comment her certain ways. You know, just keep it, just be cool, man. Keep it G. Because again, as I said, there's so many women out there. Why does that bother you? And I know if you see a bad female, and we are hunters. So we, us as men, we think, hey man, if old boy knocking off, I can knock it off. But again, as I keep saying this, and this was a topic thrown to me by a dude that basically has a partner, and I think this is the big friction that he's having. This bad little old mama jamma came through, and the two friends are tight, So he automatically again thinking because his partner knocked off the low female that he should get the same treatment, and he's not getting that because it's not like she don't like him or she just like him, but she likes his partner in a certain way, and then she likes him in a certain way, and that's all can be said. No ifs and buts about it. Impact of actions. A man's actions and how he treats a woman after she has been intimate with him can affect their feelings, willingness, and continue the relationship. Some women may leave a relationship if they feel disrespected or unappreciated after being intimate. I think one point might go here, and like I say, I'm not a perfectionist. I can't tell you straight up perfect all the way data when it comes to a woman because I have studied women, but I'm not just in depth with all about women. But I believe maybe this is a way where a woman and its two partners, and the woman is digging the one partner, and she gets down with him, and because the one partner got it, the other partner thinks the woman should get down with him, but it don't go like that because this was said. A lot of time, us as men, when we knock a woman off, then her value is just not as much no more, And women that really hurts a woman. When you have sex with her, first of all, you was giving her all that attention, trying to get with her, bringing all that energy, and then when you got the draws, then you fell back. And see, a woman feel like, well, then that's all you wanted from me. So, of course, if you got a partner, and she's saying, okay, well, I gave this one dude the draws, and now all of a sudden he don't want to call me. He ain't answer his phone. At first he was coming by and want to chill with me. I think this is what the woman thinking. Just for example, he want to come by and chill with me. He want to take me out, do things like that. Now all of a sudden he's ghosted. He's gone. So that's why another reason the woman sure not going to give his partner some, get with his partner because she figure two birds of a feather flock together. And a lot of women, though they will do it, when they feel hurt and they feel deprived because now they done gave up the draw and now the man has went on by his way. So now they going to run to the partner and try to get back because, they want to get revenge, and that never works out. But, like I say, this was just an interesting topic because you basically had two fellas that hung out together. They had this certain dime piece woman that they both have seen, and they're thinking, well, I think really more than one dude is thinking. But his problem was, okay, my partner knocked off. I think I look just as good as my partner. I think I'm just as attractive as my partner. I think my swag is just up as my partner. I think I'm getting to the bag just as much as my partner. So if he knocked off, she should be able to let me knock off. And it doesn't work like that. Because again, nobody controls that woman's body but the man upstairs and that woman. And just because she feels and want to kick it with the one partner, damn sure don't mean she want to kick it with the other partner. I'm going to say it as I come into a close, and as I'm going to say it how I said it at the beginning. Just because you might perceive a woman as a garden tool or whatever, and even if she's a garden tool, just because she screwed your homeboy doesn't mean she want to screw you, or just because she screwed you doesn't mean she want to screw your homeboy. You dig what I'm saying? Women might give her body, women or a woman might give their body up to a man, but it doesn't mean she's going to give her body up to another man. 2 cents. Thank you for joining my podcast. I'm